Welcome back to the Bounce Podcast. I'm your host Ayub, and today we have Ariik Pech, or AP, a 16-year-old who is already a menace on the basketball court. This man has springs in his legs at such a young age. He's already playing above the rim. Ariik, it's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
No worries, bro. No worries. So we're going to start it off strong. Quick fire questions, baby. So we have 10 questions, and we're going to go fast, yeah?
For sure.
First one is, what's your favorite move on the court?
It's going to be a spin move.
Best advice you've ever received?
Never stop working on your craft. I think it's one of those things. It's like never slack off. It's like just keep going because it never stops.
Toughest person you've ever had to guard?
Toughest person I've ever had to guard. I'm like, because I take pride in my defense a lot. I like guarding tough people. It's like I like the coach to look at me and say, I want you to guard their best player. So I think I don't know who. I mean, it's about to change. I'm about to play Cooper Flag in like 10 days.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be between. It definitely am when I end up playing him. But right now, it's like I'm not sure who is like the hardest player I've ever had to guard.
No, 100%. No, I get that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite pre-game meal then?
Pre-game meal. I don't really eat before games. I used to just like have like hella sugar. I used to do something. I used to have like mad Red Bulls before games. I know it's bad, but like I used to just drink Red Bulls and it just keeps me going.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't really eat before game. I'd have a sandwich or something, but I don't really eat none.
Who's your dream teammate, past or present?
Chris Paul, cause he's just like a point guard. Chris Paul is gonna find you. I want to shoot the ball too. I would have said Steph Curry or Giannis, but he's definitely not.
What's your favorite basketball shoe?
Kobe's for sure. Kobe's.
Yeah, I rate that. Who's the GOAT to you?
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Definitely Michael Jordan.
Yeah, 100%. What's your favorite song?
I don't really have a favorite because it changes every time. Like I was listening to like my favorite artist was like YoungBoy before I came here. Here I'm starting to listen to people like some Florida rappers. It's like all changing all the time. So I'll say like my favorite song, I don't know, it's gotta be like a Scissor song. Just some chill stuff. Like
yeah, I get that. What's your all-time starting five?
my all-time starting five. I gotta go with Chris Paul at 1. I'm gonna put Curry at like 2. I'm gonna put KD at 3. I put like Wemby at like 4. But that's gonna be hard. I'll put Wemby at like 4, and I'll throw in like something big but like Shaq at like 5.
Yeah,
for that.
That team is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That team is crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, for sure. I don't know Wemby at 4, but it'll work out somehow.
The last question is though, favorite memory on the basketball court?
Favorite memory on the basketball court? It's got to be a PWSA. Like this is when I first ever started playing basketball. It was like I played because like some teacher at my school wanted me to play it because I was like me and my sister was like tall and he just kept bugging me about it because I just like soccer and I used to play Oztag like every Friday afternoon. And so I like tried out. I made like some Sydney West team. We went out to Tamworth. And that was like the biggest tournament I've ever been to, just playing basketball. So it was like, so I was playing for Sydney West and we were playing against one of those CIS schools, like independent schools. And just like the word around was, they're the team to beat. Like they're the best team. And this team, I had no clue what I was doing. Our team wasn't really that good going into the game. And we ended up winning that game and just like everyone was just so happy. It was just, but me, I didn't really know why, like, cause I didn't really play. I was just wondering, it's cause we won, but it's just like, cause we beat a good team. It's one of the best memories. And just playing with some of those guys was probably one of the best things. And then, yeah, they ended up beating us at the end by like 40, but it didn't really matter.
That's still cool. Kicking it off, your athleticism and bounce on the court is crazy. There's some mixtapes of you throwing it down in games when you were like 12 years old. So how much does your athleticism impact the way you play basketball right now?
It definitely helps. Like it helps a lot. but
Hmm.
most of the time I like try not to really rely on it because it's just like a matter of time too because this is just a genetic thing. It's like someone else could really get it. So I try and it helps a lot, but I try not to rely on it. It's just like it's just jumping at the end of the day. I'd rather have a jump shot than be dunking like that.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that. Well, do you do anything specifically to work on your vertical, or does it all just come naturally to you? Or is it just like, yo, I have this bounce. It
I
is
would
what it is.
love to say I did this 100 card raises, all this other stuff, but it's just I just jumped one day and I happened to be out there. So I was like, oh, this is cool. Like everybody just like, oh, I'm like, all right, I'll try it again. And then after I was comfortable with it, I just started trying different moves and different stuff I could do in the air. So definitely, it's like it's just like a genetic thing.
That's actually crazy, bro. I saw the mixtapes of you dunking. That is wild, bro. Um,
Yeah,
well, how old were you when you first dunked?
I was like in year seven.
Oosh.
Yeah, it was like a little rim grazer. Everyone was like everyone was pretty hyped, including me. But after I started doing more, I was like, bro, that rim grazer was nothing. I was like, but I was like year seven, yeah.
Well, what's your favorite dunk to throw down in layup lines?
It's gotta be. I'll be throwing down like a casual ease bay
Yeah,
sometimes. It's like to see how warm I am. But
yeah,
it's
no, I
gotta
feel
be an ease bay to do because you just see everyone's face after. It's like, did you just do that? It's
that.
like just
Yeah,
normal
bro.
day and like
Normal
normal
day, bro.
stuff, normal thing.
We're gonna dive into your basketball journey, where you kind of started. You started when you were 11. Can you tell us what kind of inspired you to pick up a basketball?
It wasn't really because I grew up playing soccer. It was just like me, my cousins, everyone around me. We played soccer. I grew up in Western Sydney, so it's like either soccer or like rugby, like footy. But me, my skinny self, there's no way my parents were gonna let me play rugby. So I went to college in my so every Friday we used to watch BTN. So it was like every Friday we used to go to some school and play Oz tag. So it was one of those things I really look for. I love doing it, even though I wasn't that good at it. But so every Friday after we come back, we would like watch Oz tag. But there was this one teacher at my school. His name was Mr. Z. He was like a huge LeBron fan. It was like that was like 2016 where they had the Golden State and Cleveland games going. So yeah, every day. So he would like have his class instead of watching BTN, they would be watching like basketball highlights. And then I like asked to go to the bathroom one day, and I like passed through, and just my curious self, I was just peeking through the window, and I see they're watching basketball highlights instead of BTN. I was like, oh, they're doing it a bit different. I just stood there for a bit, and then every Friday I just kept doing that. I just kept doing that until I think like he noticed that I was out there a bit. So he like asked me before, he's like, "Do you want to come watch?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll come." So his classroom, like in primary school, teachers used to decorate whatever favorite team. He had like LeBron. He's the biggest LeBron fan. So he was like, "Oh, you should play basketball." I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I'll try it, but I don't know if I really like it." So he like made this like league. It's like a 3-on-3. We would play that like every Thursday, and my team, we just destroyed everyone. It was just like, and just like the feeling of just winning it, and it was just like, oh, and then that's where it went in. Like after I made that, after that, I like got to trial for that Sydney West team we made. We went out to Tamworth, came back, and I'd made the PWSA New South Wales State team. Um, and we were off to Darwin, and that was probably one of the best times I've ever had on a basketball trip. Just year six with the 10 guys and a group of 10 girls just playing basketball, and I've then met like a bunch of friends from that I still am friends with now, and a friend that I'm really close to, and it's just made strong relationships with other people. But yeah, it was a weird thing. Like I just found myself being nosy one day, just looking out a window, and
All of a sudden, you're playing basketball. Yeah,
yeah,
It's crazy that you got into like a NSW team as well. That is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I was pumped.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Well, after starting the sport, so you obviously got to that like NSW team. How did you develop so fast? Like, how did you get into that so fast?
It's just I was just competitive. I remember um going to like after I like played that, like I still had no skill. I was like after I made the New South Wales team, I came back. It's like oh, I had nothing else to do because I was I like went from playing like soccer. I started doing goalkeeping. I just got bored of it. I started playing it, and my dad was like, "Oh, I should go. I signed you up at some basketball thing. I like Blacktown. It's like the Southern Pride." I was like, "Oh, all right." So I went there. And I remember my first practice very well. I in my head, I'm just like I was just doing something and I could not dribble, I could not make a layup. And everyone behind me was just laughing. And I was like, all right. So I like disappeared for like it's like 6 months. I came back and everyone was like wondering, hey, where have you been? And where I was been, I was just in the gym. I was just doing my own thing. Like I would do whatever. I was outside of my house with one of my friends that I lived with, my neighbor. We'd just be out doing random stuff and got my skill up and came back and could none of them guard me. It was just like, oh, you disappeared. Like, what happened? Where were you training at? I said, just, I just enjoyed it. And like, actually enjoying the sport helped me like want to actually get better at it. Like, I just couldn't stand, and it just me, my competitive. I just couldn't stand someone else just scoring a bucket on me, and I couldn't do nothing about
Yeah,
it. So I
hundred
was like,
percent, bro. Nah, the passion and the competitiveness, bro. That I can, bro.
yeah,
That's pretty crazy. Puts you above everyone else, bro.
you just gotta have a Kane Nani out whoop me type of mentality. It's like
Yeah,
whatever you do, I'm gonna be out there with you.
on God, bro. I like that. I actually like that. You also made the NSW Under 16s team. Faced probably a lot of challenges because of COVID. This was definitely like a tricky time for everyone. So how did you kind of handle that?
The group that I made it with, it was my bottom age year. It was like because we were all looking forward to it. It was like we were definitely. It was like a disappointing thing. It was a let. We felt like it was a letdown. The tournament still went on. We felt like the Queensland's that was like that rise of Queensland basketball teams. It was like, oh, they just like smashing everyone. It was like the new Victoria, and I was like, and my teammates and I, the guys that made the team, we thought we could have, given them a run for their money, but that year was definitely one of those years. It's like it was like weird because we really wanted to go. We was gonna, we stayed in the house, made sure we didn't go out and just, be healthy, don't catch COVID, just stay in the house in hopes of the government like probably just letting us go, but it didn't really work out.
Yeah, it is a bit tough. I mean, everyone in COVID, we got to, like there was a lot of things people got affected by, so it is a bit tough to be honest. But
Yeah,
I mean, you're in Florida now, so like I'm saying it's pretty crazy. It's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
Florida's a crazy place.
How was the transition to Florida?
It was, I mean, first off, it's just like just the whole America is just it's just weird. Like I first landed in LA and it was just like, all right, this is kind of it's definitely different from home. So
Yeah,
Florida is good. I like Florida. It's a bit like home. It doesn't snow here, which is one of those good things. I really like cold places. It's getting cold now, but when I first got here, it was hot. Like we would have workouts on the football field and you could just smell the turf. Like it's just like extremely hot. But yeah, I like the weather.
well, how did the opportunity come about? Like, how did you get to go to Florida and play ball?
It was just like one of those, I think, I was at home. It was like one of those AUSA had like they normally have like basketball tours here and the school I'm at now, the coaches were out there just like scouting and they went up to Seppo, I think, one of the coaches, and just showed him a clip. Said, "Oh, do you know this kid? I want to get in contact with him." And then from there, he's like put him onto my family, and that's where I was. We just went, "Oh, yeah, do you want to go?" I was like, "Why not? Like something different." I was like, "Yeah." And I found myself here.
Well, what school do you go to now? Is it a college or is it a?
Nah, it's a high school NFEI.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. I see. You also mentioned before that you're gonna verse Cooper Flag next week or like a couple of weeks from now, bro. Like, how do you feel about that?
Oh, we've been like through so many practices about it. My coach is like, he's psyched out of it. He's just, I mean, it's really, it's gonna be a good game. Like, I'm just looking to go out there, do whatever I gotta do. It's an opportunity at the end of the day. Then number one ranked team in the nation. Um, they got 5 star straight. Everyone's a 5 star, including the bench. It's insane. So it's like we just gotta go out there, be confident, just not play like we're scared. But I think we should be able. I'm like we should get him. We should get him.
Yeah, 100.
I'm
Percent
like second doubting myself every day, but it's like we should get him. And he
Nah, I
just
mean, I
committed too, so it's like he's gonna be out there just trying to destroy everybody.
yeah. Hey, but I mean, you got that confidence in you. I know you
Yeah,
do. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like
just gotta push through.
he's different to anyone I've ever really guarded before because the bloke's huge. It's like I walked in, we had a tournament. I like walk, they're like stretching, and there's just massive crowd around him, but it's like an opening because he gotta get through. And people say he's like 6'7", 6'8", bro. I walked in, he's probably like he looked like he was 7 foot, and I'm just like, damn. Anyway, all right,
Yeah.
keep it moving.
Nah, bro, that's crazy though. Well, what's been the biggest difference like playing in Australia and like playing in the US?
Coming here, it was just kind of one of those. I was just like, am I gonna like my transition to from Australian basketball to American is gonna be hard. Like I used to just think about it every day, but because it's just how my game is and just how I play kind of makes it easy. I'm a fast paced type of guy. I don't really like playing slow ball. It's like 'cause here it's gotta be up and down. It's really quick, so you gotta be able to get used to it and just like you gotta be fit. You gotta be really fit. Yeah, just
Was that kind of a challenge for you, or did you kind of just like I guess transition or like you know work with it really fast?
I wasn't really one of those. I didn't really struggle with like being fit. Like I got here. I made sure I got here before like everything else. Like school even started. I was here like 3 weeks before everything else started. Make sure I was right. Um, would work out, go on the football field, and just like go for a straight hour just doing workouts. Because my coach went to Kentucky, so he knows all of that stuff he needs to do. Like we just did college workouts and just getting out in the hot sun, which got me right. So I'm like, it's like I'm on another level of fitness now with like just running up and down the court. I could play a whole 2 games.
I mean, that's another boost, bro. You've got the athleticism, you've got the fitness, bro. Like, come on.
You gotta be that fit and just have the confidence. Just you gotta have a dog mentality. You just gotta be out there and just know like I'm gonna come get you. Like
Yeah, 100%, bro. Transitioning to a new country obviously is quite challenging. We've talked about it a little bit, but how did you adapt? Did you have to adapt even, or was it kind of just like, oh, yo, I'm in a different country now, also kind of thing?
it was more like everyone was just like it was like the way they like live here is it's like I had to get used to like having to go to Walmart and having to pay like it was just weird the way like having to go to corner stores. It's just like one of those things. Here, just having to speak to everyone because if you're tall, like we'll walk, everyone will ask you, do you play basketball? And it's just like, because back home, no, everyone kind of stays to themselves. It's like, oh, yeah, he's tall. All right, keep it moving. But here, they'll ask you about it. It's like one of those things. You gotta be willing to talk to people. And definitely the weather, because I'm in Florida. The weather is getting cold right now, but it gets really hot.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's pretty good though. I mean, it's kind of Australia. Like
Yeah,
Australia is hot all the time as well, so Florida's like kind of,
here it's
I
like
guess, like
humid.
same as well.
It's like humid hot. Like home is just like hot, but here it's like humid hot.
Yeah, no, that's tough. Well, tell us about kind of what you're doing in Florida right now. So, at what level of competition are you playing, and how is your game evolving? And you know,
It's definitely hard. It was like I'm playing. We're in high school. We play a national schedule, so we play teams in our city. But most of the time, we're traveling. We're playing out of state teams. We're going to tournaments. We're back home. So it's because we could be out in Atlanta today, come back, and then 2 days later on, we gotta be like in Vegas. So you gotta just know how to, I guess, like not go back to my old ways and drink Red Bulls every time. You just gotta know how to pace yourself and eat the right stuff to make sure you're good for the next game. Cause like back home, school would play every Friday and reps would play every Sunday. Here, it's like you might have a game Monday, have a game Tuesday, no game Wednesday, and then you might have another game on Thursday. So it's like you just gotta know, yeah, what the
Yeah.
right things to really put in your body.
No, I feel like, bro, I've talked like we've talked to a couple people who play in the US as well, and they've said the exact same thing. They're like everything like compared to Australia, like yeah, you play some days and
Yeah, it's
sometimes
a lot of
you do
playing.
training.
You
Yeah, there's
play
a
a
lot of
lot.
playing, a lot of training as well. What kind of training do you do right now?
So we have like, so it's like is it the whole training programs we gotta go through. We got like 5 a.m.s, um, and then we got 12 o'clock is like weight room, and then we got like team practice at 7. So that's like every day. So you just got, like when I first got it like hit me. It was like, damn, I'm tired. Like I can't go back to, because I already been, because you gotta sleep. Like it's like 5 a.m. I was just up because I needed to learn how to time manage because at 5 a.m. My friends back home are like up right now. It's like almost like everyone's up. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna have to sacrifice some stuff to make sure I go into the practice. Because what my coach does is we like have a ranking after every like practice. And my goal for myself is I wanted to be top, no, top five every practice, no matter what I do. No matter how tired I am, I gotta go back and have the energy to go through it, play hard, not taking plays off. It's like, let me just make sure I either stay at one, two, three.
100%, bro. Yeah, that sounds tough to be honest, especially with the time difference and your friends as well. So how do you kind of
Yeah,
like how did you learn to do the time management? So like how did you you know like manage everything together?
I just, when I first got here, it was hard. I was because I didn't really know too much here. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. So if I wasn't playing basketball, I was in the house. But it's not like I can talk to my friends back home because they either be asleep or at school while I'm up. So it's like I just had to accept it. It's like, you know what? There's some things you might not be able to do now, but you can always go back home. You can talk to them if when you go back home or whenever you get time to do it. So it's like if I can't talk to them now, as long as I'm talking to my family, it's like it's all right. Like we'll meet together. We'll meet later.
What's up next for you? So looking ahead to the future as 16-year-old with amazing basketball talent, what are your expectations and goals for like yourself as a player? Like what do you expect from yourself?
Definitely, I think just keep developing my game. Yeah, keep enjoying being in the gym. Just love to improve and just love challenges. Like you're gonna face a lot of challenges, like every time. So yeah, I just want to improve my game, um, and definitely, get some Division 1 offers, whatever offers I can get under my belt, and just that's like really the goal, NBA or nothing.
Yeah, hell yeah. Ah, that's cool. How do you plan to continue developing? So like, do you just gonna keep training, keep in the gym, and
Yeah, just keep training, keep annoying my coach about wanting to get in the gym, just wanna just want to be there, like.
well, we're getting close to wrapping it up now. But before we go, I want to give you the stage. I want to let you, send a message to anyone who's watching, anyone who's listening right now. Let them know.
I guess like anybody can do it. It's like you just gotta want to do it. You feel me? Because every day, all the practices I've been to, um, I would have loved to stay in bed an extra 20 minutes, but it's like you just gotta say, oh, you know what? Screw it. I gotta go. Like you gotta sacrifice some stuff to get somewhere. Yeah, you gotta sacrifice a lot to get a lead. So you just gotta do it. Under 12s, 14s, that stuff really, 16s is where like you gotta like actually start really. I mean, I would expect you to be tapped in with it since like you start doing it, but like 16s, if you're still slacking off, you gotta think of something else because it will hit you. It will hit you really quick. And it happened to me. I'm speaking from experience. Like I slacked off from just getting in the gym or working out, and it did hit me. It was like, oh, okay, I need to start getting back in the gym and just start doing what I do and just stay humble with it. Like you might know you're the best. Unless someone me, I'm about to trash talk. Like if I'm whooping your ass, I'm gonna let you know. Like I'm like you can't guard me. But you can't like let it like you can't get too much. Yeah, you gotta stay humble with it at the end of the day. Because like people, when I play a game, I trash talk so much to the point the other person that's guarding me is gonna think I hate him. Everyone in the court is gonna think I hate you. Like I always found myself, people ask me after the game, like, "What's your beef for them?" I said, "Oh, nothing. I'll dap them up after the game." It's like, bro, whatever happens in the game, it's just nothing. We're cool though. At the end of the day, if you can't handle it, that is working on my favor. So I'm gonna just keep doing it. But you just gotta stay humble with what you do and just love the game and respect it. Like, yeah, just do the right things by it.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, thank you for that. Everyone heard it. That message was pretty sick. I love it.
Yeah.
Cold. But thank you for hopping on the show. And
Appreciate you
yeah,
guys for
bro,
having me.
it's been sick, bro. It's been sick. It's been mad hearing about your whole story and everything, bro.
Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Okay, so we just finished off the episode with AP. That was an amazing episode, episode 10. But I wanted to let you guys know that we're going to be taking a little break after this episode. I also wanted to let you guys know that we do really appreciate the support that you guys have been giving us. And we're going to be coming back with a lot more soon. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out. It's Bounce, baby. No, that's actually cold. Bounce. Oh.